What's up, everybody? This is Ashley87 here. I actually have something really cool to show you guys. I am the only person in my town who has this. This is actually the coolest vape mod you will ever see, and I am one of the lucky few people that actually owns one. So, let's unbox this bad boy. I apologize for my horrible camera. Okay, this is the instruction manual. Inside, it will let you know every little specification. So far, it's a 3,500 milliamp lifespan on the battery. It has an internal battery on the mod. And let me go ahead and pull the mod out to show you guys actually, like, what it's got entailed. First things first, we have warranty certificate. So, this right here. What you do with this is you're going to fill out the back of it, and if you need to have service done on your mod, you have up to 7 days after you get the mod to get that done. After that, you can take it to your vendor, and they can do any maintenance that you need done to the mod, so hence the reason it's very open and very, very amazing about that. It is a certified quality certificate, so it is real. This is not a fake. This is real. I waited for an eternity for this thing to come in. This mod, I'm actually going to just show you what it does because it's easier to show you rather than the directions. No. Just going to show you the right way because this is so much easier than reading the... We're real people. We don't read directions. Directions are junk. Alright. This is my TFV8. We are vaping on a TFV8 coil. So, I just got a brand new coil. We are vaping Mr. White's blue vape juice. So, this literally tastes like Blue Jolly Ranchers. Oh my god, it is the best juice ever. Now, you guys might actually prefer other juices, but this one's my favorite. Alright, so, is my camera lagging? It is lagging. Why is it lagging? If my mouth does not match the audio, don't freak out, it's just the camera. Okay, so here we go. If it'll screw on there, oh my god. Okay. We have this right here. These right here are the two switches that actually operate the mod. You have the power. This right here is the power switch. This right here is the gear switch. There is no screen on this mod. There's a reason why. Okay, so if you push the power button all the way to the top, where I actually have it right now, there is a laser pointer. How freaking cool is that? Then we have one down is power on, so then we have one down is of course off. Let's go ahead and power it back on. If you push this all the way down, this is gear 1. Now this right here is like a low wattage mode. It says in the book, now I actually have to look at the book for this. First gear is about 50 watts. So then you go up to 2, that's 100 watts. Up to 3, it's 150 watts. I vape mine at 100 watts because that's what my tank requires. And right now, what is really, really cool about this mod, whenever you vape it, wait, let me turn it around. There are actually police lights inside the mod, which is really, really awesome. So there's not very many mods that have that. This little black box inside here that actually has the logo on it. I'm sorry for the horrible lighting in here. This right here is actually waterproof. But now that does not mean the mod is waterproof. The mod is not waterproof. If you get water down in this thing, don't take this in your pool. Do not take this in your bathtub. Do not take it in your shower. If you do, you're an idiot. This right here is just to make the mod splash resistant. Because you know everybody's a klutz. And I'm sorry, but I work around food. So if I'm getting ready to leave for the day, and let's say I'm walking through the building to leave, and water splashes on it, it's not going to short it out. It does have a full internal battery of 3,500 milliamps, so this right here is the charging port. Whenever you're charging the mod, it starts out red. Whenever it gets about mid-grade charge, it'll light up blue. Do not vape on it right after it turns blue. You take about 2 hits, it's dead. So give it a couple hours, let it rest. Whenever the light turns green, it is fully charged. It doesn't really like to charge in the car. It can. It just takes an eternity. I've already tried it. I drove all the way across town before it even turned blue. The button on this firing actually is an instant fire. So most mods you actually have a lag between the time that it fires, the time you actually get vape. So the time that you hit the button, the time it fires. Well, this mod, whenever you hit the button, it's firing. So instead of like a couple seconds, you have like literally like a millisecond before it starts firing. My favorite thing is the fact that it actually beeps to tell you what gear you have it in. So, first beep, second beep, third beep. Really cool little feature right there. My favorite thing is I actually took it by a vape store today, and we put a bunch of different tanks on it. Let me just say, everybody in the vape store saw it. Everybody in the vape store wanted to try it. They're like, this is the coolest mod ever. I said, okay. I said, well, if you grab your tank and you pop it on there, go for it. I said, try it out. Let's just say it died in the store because so many people were vaping off of it. But I had about 15 people try it out, and each tank had a different response to it, which was really kind of cool. So we found the Smock brand TFV8 and the Cloud Beast tanks actually worked the best. So the TFV8 and the TFV12 actually had the best response to this mod. We did try a Heracles, we tried a Crown 2 tank, we tried a Crown 1 tank, and a couple others. But this was the one that actually had the best response to the mod. As you see, there are plexiglass. Wow, our lighting in here is just awful. Hold on, let me grab my phone. As you can see, there are plexiglass shields on the mod. So this right here actually lets you access the motherboard, and it lets you access the... I did not mean to do that. On. Thank you. Okay. This right here will actually let you access the mod for any maintenance. You can take this to your vendor. Since there are hex screws on both sides of this mod, all they have to do is remove the the plexiglass panel from the mod, and they can actually access the breadboard and do any soldering or anything that needs to be done to it. Whenever I did research a little bit more on this mod, they said that a lot of people were concerned about these buttons right here. Actually, I had a friend today that she saw it, and she goes, "Oh my god, the buttons!" I said, wait a minute, I wonder. These buttons actually push inward to keep, so like let's say you drop it, that way the buttons will compress instead of like hitting the floor and snapping off, which is a great little thing. But like let's say if you did have one snap off, that way all you had to do is you just have to go to your vendor, they could pop it back on, and then they just resolder it, you're good to go. Now we were talking about doing an RDA on this mod. An RDA would work really well with this mod, is the way that it actually fires. The only thing with the RDA with this mod is I think that it would end up going through juice like crazy. I watched, whenever I took a hit off of this earlier, you could see the juice just drain. I mean drain from this thing. It eats juice. It tastes amazing though. It doesn't have any bad flavor to it. It doesn't have... I've had great responses with this mod. I did drive with it while I was vaping on it yesterday and today. Driving with people in front of you is quite hilarious because there's police lights. Since there are police lights in this mod and they actually flash, it lights up the whole front of the car. So as you're driving, everybody sees it, and they're like, there's a cop behind me. So everybody, as soon as I hit the mod, they hit the brakes. I was like, oh great, we're going like 12. It was horrible. So making it across town was just a nightmare. Hi, Peanut. Now let's talk about the box. This is a really interesting box. It actually comes in its own actual metal. This is full metal carrying case. This also has, I showed you all the paperwork that comes with it. This right here is the coolest charger cord ever. I have never felt a texture on a charger cord quite like this one before. The charger box looked a little fancier till Spec sat on it. Yeah, I took the charger cord out of the box and he sat on the box. So it got a little banged up. Alright, so this right here, I'm going to leave the rubber band on it because it makes it so much easier to put it back in the box. Why not have the pretty box with the pretty carrying case, right? Alright, so we're going to pop this. This right here has a silicone coating on it. So it's really, really flexible. You can see that, like, super flexible. I've never seen a cord that flexible before. They come with a really pretty silver chrome on them. You can tell the thing's still brand new. I've still got the wrapping on it. I don't know why I haven't taken the wrapping off. I just think it's too pretty with it on. We'll take it off. We'll take that off. But yeah, I really love how they put the logo on the cord. That just really brings out the color, brings out the mod, shows out that, hey, they actually went above and beyond with this mod. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? It's the charger cord rubbing against itself. This mod, though, I am completely blown away by how cool it is. And like I said, I am beyond blessed to have it. I don't think I could have asked for a better mod. They're so worth getting. So worth it. Everybody talks about they want to have the fancy mod. They want to have the mod that they get to show off. It's like, I saw several people in the vape store earlier. They were like, oh my gosh, I have to have this mod. This looks the coolest looking mod ever. I walk in the store and they see my mod. They're like, I want that. I was like, I'm sorry, they don't carry them here. And he goes, everybody's like, where'd you get it? I told them where I bought the mod. And everybody goes, I have to get one. I have to get one. I told them, I was like, they're not hard to find. And everybody's like, it's so hard to find. Luckily, I talked to a few people, and they managed to work out a way to get hold of some. But yes, they're just amazing mods. This is actually steel, so you don't have to worry about if I did drop it once. I swear on my life it was not intentional. It was more or less I tripped and it fell, but it fell on carpet. So of course it isn't going to break on carpet. The only thing I'm worried about is if my tank leaks, I'm worried about it leaking down the motherboard. Because Smock tanks, I love you, Smock. You guys are like the best, but you got a really bad problem with the leakage thing. So I work in an air-conditioned building, so normally we're in the back about to literally keel over dying because we're sweating our butts off. But everybody who comes in our building is freezing cold. I think it's because we're moving around so much. Everybody else thinks it's because of the equipment. I personally just think it's because we're moving around too much. Whenever you get to the back, my vape mod sits on a table all day long, never being touched. So, after several bajillion hours, as I like to call it, several bajillion hours of it sitting there, you know it's going to get as cold as that building. As soon as I take it out in 90-degree weather after it's been sitting in 60 degrees, it starts leaking. So that's kind of my downfall. So I have been making sure to take the tank off and put it back in the case while I'm at work because I just don't want to damage this pretty baby. I really don't want to damage her. Such a pretty mod. So I thought with it being so big, it was going to be hard to handle. It's actually really easy to grip. And just to keep you from dropping it, they made, on this side, there's actually a gripper. So stick your fingers in there to hold the mod. And it makes it so much easier to hold. Like, see, I can't try not to drop it again. You could actually hold it with your 2 fingers like this. I do plan on trying to find a sleeve to put on the mod because I don't want anything to happen to it. I waited far too long to get this mod, and whenever I first saw it, I had first saw it online. I thought it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. It just looked flashy, it looked unique. It's literally like a computer, and it's like a computer shrunk down. It just blew me away how unique and how it was just one of a kind to me. Whenever I got it, it took me a little bit to realize I'm the only person in my entire area that actually has this mod. I'm like blown away that I'm the first owner of one of these in my area. So I am very honored to be that person. But thank you guys for checking out my review of the xomo 255 or GT Laser 255. Because, God, who doesn't want to vape with a laser pointer? My cat has chased this laser pointer, but God wouldn't have it. He thinks it's cool. But, alright guys, don't forget to hit a like on this video if you guys thought it was awesome. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Let everybody know how awesome you think it was. We love to hear feedback from you, so leave anything in the comments you'd like to let us know. Let us know in the comments what things you'd like us to do next. You know this channel's pure randomness. You know we'll do anything you guys want us to do. I don't care if it's throwing a pie at someone's or at one of my friends' cars. We will do it. And knowing my friends, they'll be completely cool with it too. I was actually thinking about, I want to do a video where I have my friend Frank call telemarketers sounding like a 3-year-old. She has the voice for it. It's just perfect. So we thought about doing that video. I have one friend that she just walks around randomly rapping all the time. So I just wanted to get a video of her just walking in some random store or random public area, just bust out rapping in the middle of nowhere, and then just walk away like nothing ever happened. Those things are really cool. We love to do those things. Let me know if you guys want me to do another vape mod review. If I do another vape mod review, it's going to be a little bit because I traded literally, I have got the hiccups. I am so sorry. But I had traded 4 mods and paid cash to get this mod. Because whenever we got to the vape store, I said I've waited far too long to turn away from it. They were asking a little more than I expected for it, but it was worth it. So, traded 4 mods, paid some cash, got the mod, brought it home, was just completely in love with it. The battery was dead by morning. But it was worth it. Why not? Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's like over there-ish. But yeah, hit the red button underneath the screen. We love having subs. We love adding to the channel. Right now we're only at 80 subs. Well, actually we are at, I could actually get you guys a specific number here. As soon as,
if you're one of the 55 million Americans.
As soon as YouTube loads. Okay. Right now we're sitting at 84 subs. And I'm really, really, really trying to get more subs. My goal at this point is to reach 1,000 subs. We have a reason why. My cousin, who is Daniel on the channel, the one from the tickle video, he is trying to grow his hair out like this. We, as his friends and family, all think he needs to keep it the way we have it cut now. The only reason why he kind of looks like a creepy Professor Snape. So if we reach 1,000 subs before December, he has given me permission to cut his hair. If we do not reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, he told me that he's gonna grow it out till it's almost to his butt. I said, "Oh, good God." So if you guys want to see Daniel get his hair cut, hit the subscribe button because I really want to see it get cut. Also, another thing we want to do, let me know in the comments if you want me to do another video on the Civic. I just wrapped the entire dashboard, and I also wrapped the side panels of the doors. We are working on getting a vinyl or a cloth to do the headliner of the car, but I'm really anxious to start doing mods on the car, like internals. We tried to put a cold air intake on the car. The car pretty much laughed at us. The car just died, so we put all the stock parts back on. So obviously she needs to be tuned. But till then, I'm still going to do appearance stuff to the car. We do have the performance straight pipe exhaust on there, so it does sound really, really good so far. But I don't really emphasize too much on the car on my channel. More like, as my friend called it yesterday, I showed up to the vape store, and I got there before she did. Her wife goes, "Where's your friend's car?" She goes, "Oh, Carport's across the street." I said, "Oh, great. My car is named Carport." But anyway, let us know in the comments what you guys want to see. Let me know if you guys want me to do a Q&A. I think next Q&A we're going to do with Phil. So if you guys wanted me to ask questions, let me know in the comments what questions you want us to answer. Also, let me know. I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box for the channel so we can start doing mail time. So let me know if you guys want me to start doing mail time. And I will catch you all later. Thank you for watching.